Here is our Silent Night bundle. This stamp set and coordinating dies are so sweet. I mean, look at this little manger. You can stamp on your cards using just the Silent Night stamp set or embellish with the So Silent Night dies. The dies are unique in that there are regular dies in the set and stitching dies too. The choice is yours whether you stitch or not. Let me show you how these work. Okay, so in the die set, you've got this large label piece, which will die cut this large label. You also have inside that, you've got a stitching element so that you can then put a stitch around your label, or you can just leave it with the die cut holes. It looks really cute, not stitched. Okay, here is what it looks like when you stamp inside and we've stitched around. So you've got Silent Night that fits nicely this direction in the label. And you also have Oh Come Let Us Adore Him that fits great inside the label that direction, and that is stitched. Okay, so there are some options. Now I'm going to go over all of the little pieces with you. Okay, so you do have a little die to die cut your stamped manger. You also have this tiny little star that will die cut these cute little stars that you could like put right here above the manger. Okay, anyway, you've got those two die cuts. You also have a star, okay, that will die cut this star. You have a stamped version of the star, and you also have this die. Okay, so this funny looking die actually makes it so that you can stitch a star like that. So you've got die cut, stamped, or stitched. And those are the two pieces that you use for the star. Okay, I'm gonna line these up so you can actually kind of see how it goes. Okay. Then there are all of these fun different sprigs and different bits of foliage. Okay, so here is one that you would use. So you've got this die cut and this die cut. So you've got the die cut version, the stamped version, and the stitched version. And that's those two pieces. Now you have some that look very similar, but they're going opposite directions, which makes it great for layering. So you've got the die cut version with the regular die cut, the stamp, and then the stitched version, which is that die cut. Okay, it looks opposite because you'd flip that over to do your stitching. Okay, you also have this piece. You've got the die cut version, the stamped version, and the stitched version. So there's your die cut for the regular, you've got your stamp inside the stamp set, and then your stitching piece. There are also these cute little leaves. Okay, so you've got two different sizes of the leaf. You've got your stamped version, and then you have your die cut version. You also have this one with the die cut version, stamped, and there's your stitched piece. Okay, lots of little pieces going on. Oh, and don't forget, you might be wondering what this piece is. It's right here in the die set. But this little bunch you can use with these berries, and we have just stitched them. If you can see, we've stitched around the outside, but you could like go over the top and crisscross them how you want, but we just stitched around the edges and made ourselves some little berries. Okay. So that is a lot going on with this die set, but it is so fun to use and makes such pretty cards. So excuse me while I slide all of this over so that I can show you some projects that we created. First thing I want to do is show you some cards that are very similar in layout, but we chose to either just stamp and stitch, die cut, and so on. Okay, this is the stamped version. It's all flat. We just added the little die cut manger. So that is the stamped version. On this one, it's just the regular die cuts off to this side. So we just put the little manger there and did all of the fun layering of those die cuts around the word Silent Night. Okay, this one is all three. Okay, we have done stamping, regular die cutting and stitching all around Silent Night. And then this one is all stitched. Okay, so all of those die cuts around there have the stitching elements. So they all look very similar, but depending on what treatment you want to do, you can pick and choose, mix and match. I just think that is so cool. Okay, there's that example. Here is an example where we did the large sentiment in the middle. We stitched around the outside, put some regular die cuts on there, and then did all of our stamping and layering of those images behind the label piece. Here's another one where we did both. Okay, we've got the sentiment in the middle. We've done regular die cutting and stitching in different colors, and it's just beautiful. I don't know if you can see that shine on there, but those die cut elements are with our gold foil paper that comes in our holiday foil paper pack. Here is one where we just did the stamping. Okay, we took these cute little sentiments and the little berries, and we went ahead and colored some of the elements. And here is another one that is so cute. We've got Oh Holy Night, Oh Night Divine. We've got some of the stitched and the die cut elements coming out of the manger, your cute little star on top, all on the label. And then behind it is our woven stripes background stamp. Okay, so the question is, will you stamp only? Will you stamp and die cut? Just stamp, die cut, and stitch? We are hoping this bundle brings you peace and love this holiday season.